Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So I'm using the Housewives Tarot today. It's a funny deck. I thought it might be appropriate in case some wounding came up over, Thanksgiving, and usually this deck will nail it down, especially for women. It's basically taking us back into the 50s and 60s. 40s, 50s, 60s probably. So anyway, the important thing today, now Wednesday we had the sun move into Sag. Now today at 2:15 in the morning, Friday, November 24th, we have Mars moving into Sag. So this is a lot of energy when it comes to outgoingness, adventuresomeness, that's not a word, wanting to maybe travel. It'll be a good day for traveling home for those who visited family and friends. It's Sag is good for speaking up for ourselves, having faith in ourselves, exploring all the different deeper meanings as life unfolds. If you're working it right, it's about freedom and getting in touch with what you really, truly believe in. And eventually, Sag can be very, very intuitive. But that comes after years of working it and going in the right direction. It's a path-orienting sign. But you have to have the humility of a human with the strength of a horse, basically. And then the intuition comes through. But anyway, with the moon in Aries having just crossed over Chiron there yesterday and today, and this opposition to Venus, pretty much everything I said yesterday is on the table today, as well as now with Mars in the mix. It's really strong. And we have the squares over to Saturn. So there can be limitations on freedom. There's a lot of fiery energy, but we're always needing to bring it back into balance with Venus and Libra there. That's the real task. So let me move this up and look at the cards. So we have the Hermit reversed, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups reversed. That certainly makes sense to me when it comes to integrating and maybe healing a little bit from the holiday. Although it's a Black Friday day, and I would think that there's a lot of people that would be going out for sales, or at least just shopping online. I mean, that's really the way to do it. But some big sales, like in-store sales, are probably going to get people out. And be careful if you're out. So with the Hermit coming through reversed, this means that this, especially in the morning, is not much of a time for inner reflection. I still want you to be always connected inside, but this is one of those, this could be one of those mornings where you feel kind of lost and maybe even sad. When the Hermit's reversed, it can be loneliness and sadness. In this deck, it's funny how she's in the bathtub by herself having a good old time. Even though this card's ruled by Virgo, but, where else did wives go, and maybe we still do when you want to get away, is like, oh, I'm going to take a long shower or soak in the tub, right? Because it's time to get away from the kids. And hopefully there's someone else that can help you so you can do that. But when it comes to reversed, it might be that there was just such an overwhelming amount of energy over the holiday that you're still feeling kind of out of sorts and not really yourself. So it's going to take more than the morning to get back into the place where you might feel very grounded. With the Page of Pentacles coming through upright, it's a good card for groundedness. It's a good card for being pretty ambitious, and you've got a goal you want to get done. And then with the Queen of Cups, now when she's upright in this deck, she's mixing herself a drink. Oh, God. Right? I mean, or she's mixing someone else a drink. She's the mix-a-lot, whatever, on some level. But when it comes to reversed, she's not having that. She's not wanting to mix up anything anymore. And I think that is probably because there's some physical exhaustion going on. And to add insult to injury would be to drink a lot. But I mean, if your body's in pain, and I would understand somebody going to alcohol in order to maybe get to bed early or something. I don't know. It could have a rebound effect of just waking you up in the middle of the night because you're dehydrated. But anyway, traditional meanings with the Queen of Cups when it comes through reverse can be emotional manipulation. She can be insecure and just feeling overly emotional. And if you are, it's going to be related to feeling not connected to yourself. So the way to deal with that is, maybe it takes midday to get the physical things done that you want done. But maybe it's nothing about that for someone out there, or lots of someones out there. Maybe it's nothing to do with these physical goals of getting things done, because maybe you spent Thanksgiving alone. Maybe it's about you have a new goal to come more deeply inside of yourself so that you're not lonely for yourself, because that's really what creates real loneliness. Now, we're all interdependent on each other. We all need each other, and we all have a real need for connection. So I'm not saying that to be a hermit all the time is like some exalted state of being, because that's just not the truth. The truth is that when you have yourself, you just have such an easier time connecting with others, because it takes your inner connection in order to have a real connection with other people. So all the downtime you take to come back home to yourself and take good care of yourself, this could be, maybe we should just look at this as like the ultimate self-care card when it's upright, in this deck anyway, and finding that light within. And then nurturing yourself in a whole new way, maybe mixing up a new potion for yourself of some type. Maybe this doesn't have to be alcohol. This could be chamomile tea for the evening, right? Just brush your teeth afterwards, though, because it definitely stains your teeth. That's the darn downside to tea of any kind. Even white tea, they're not really white. I've tried them all. So other than that, I think that's all I have for today. And I hope it's really good for you this weekend, and I'll be back soon. Bye.